This is Trust the Profits 10-Minute Rundown. Here's your hosts, El Hombre and the Formula.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another Trust the Profits 10-Minute Rundown. And we're talking about the week ending in February 7th. We had a big week behind us. We had the Withers, we had the Davis, we had the San Vicente. So we had a whole slew of slates that we were putting out. We put out 3 slates on Saturday, so we'll get to that.
First time around a triple header. Yeah,
first time around a triple header.
Busy day.
How's everything going over there, El Hombre?
It's going well, man. I was just like, Saturday was nuts, man. I'm sure a lot of handicappers were pulling their hair out on that day, but it was fun. It was fun, and it worked out well in the long run. I mean, the Derby prep races we've been crushing, so it's been fun so far. Hopefully, we can keep going. Yeah.
Let's get into that. So, if you look at our slates for week 33, the Magic Johnson slate, or is this Kareem. Magic Johnson was a week back. This
Tragic is Johnson's number 32. Kareem 33. Come on, two Laker greats. Yeah, Grant Hill. Yeah.
The Grant Hill slate. So yeah, we started with Gulfstream Park on the 4th. Not a whole lot to mention there. In 10 races, we did hit 4 exactas, maybe the 5th one if we hit the low data race, but really not much to speak of there. We just didn't get the payouts there. We had the right horses in a lot of cases, but we didn't get the payouts, unfortunately. You remember anything else memorable about that slate?
No, I kind of focused in on Santa Anita and then the 3 prep races. The one thing I do remember about Gulfstream is exactly what you started going down the path of, which is little chalky for the kids. Yeah, we hit high frequency. I think we came out somewhere close to even on exacta. I don't even remember. I don't have it in front of me. Like I said,
yeah,
we were focused on the big slates, which was Santa Anita Friday on the 5th.
Let's go right there.
What'd we do?
Santa Anita Friday on the 5th. There's 8 races to speak of, and we were hitting left, right, and center. I think there's only one that we missed on for the exotics, race 3.
Correct.
We hit 4 winners, if I'm looking at this correctly, and then 5 exactas. So how do you think we did there?
For Santa Anita, everybody knows. I think everybody's starting to get used to how we roll at Santa Anita.
SoCal style.
Yeah, absolutely. 6 of 8 exactas I have, 4 of 8 wins. Best moment of the day was race 7, where we hit the nice win and exacta to push all of our core bets over the top for ROI. I think we came out 26% ahead, over 26% ahead on win bets, 11%, 12% on exactas over the top. So all around an excellent day at Santa Anita. The only issue was, again, a little bit of chalk in the exotics, but we hit every race except one.
Yeah.
We hit a late pick 5. For example, the chalk, it was like a $90 pick 5 or something. So there wasn't a lot to be won there, but even our core bets win and exacta, we crushed. We did very well.
Yeah.
So overall, I gave us a grade of an A-. And again, not an A because, there wasn't enough profit with the exotics. It was a little chalky.
Not much we can control with that one, right? But
no, and then we go into Saturday where there was the first time triple header, little nuts. Like, I mean, I hope we don't have to do that again because that was honestly too much. I got 4,000 emails and instant messages all day and literally wanted to bash my head off the wall. I was like, once the end of the day came, I sat on the couch with a beer and I think I finished 3/4 of the beer before I crashed. So anyhow, what do you want to start with on Saturday? Because there was 3.
Let's start with the bad. Let's start with Aqueduct. So it's given us fits all year. We did a couple things to correct. We changed back our philosophy, and I think in this case it hurt us. I'm not even sure if our revamped philosophy would have even helped us. It was a rough slate in general. And with the Withers, the third of our Tour de Force Kentucky Derby prep races, this is the first one that we actually missed on.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We picked Donegal Bay, risk-taking 1. I think we had risk-taking in our top 3. Not a big surprise, but obviously we didn't pick it to win, so it was a big whiff for us
race.
here.
A lot of unknowns going into that Withers. But like you said, yeah, we sucked at Aqueduct, which is kind of par for the course. Everything being wide open, we have really struggled at Aqueduct historically.
Yeah.
The last few months have gotten better there, but this was not one of them. highlight of the day, race 3, decent exacta. I think $19 exacta or so was our best hit of the day, for example.
Oh, right, we did hit one there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nasty overall slate, but that was a good one. And like with the cold and nasty weather, we don't expect to win as well. Santa Anita,
those
cold,
curves,
or the warm, sunny LA style living. That's what we're killing it lately, and actually all through our history. So
yeah, you look at the payouts in that Aqueduct slate, and it was just. If you were hitting, you were doing pretty well, but I don't know how you were hitting and guessing on these.
I didn't know. I don't know anybody. I didn't see anybody talking shit about winning on that thing, dude.
Right.
It was a lot of bombs, a lot of unexpected.
Right.
But like you said, that was the one Derby prep so far we've missed, and can't beat ourselves up.
So let's get better. Let's move on to Tampa Bay.
Tampa, go.
Tampa Bay. So I've got us as having what looks like about 5 wins out of 12 races. Maybe there was another one we hit in there if we hit race 3. You know that better than I do.
Yep.
This one started off rocky, right? This one started off. We started thinking that this was going to be just like Aqueduct, but unlike Aqueduct, we had a strong finish here. We hit the last 3 exactas. We obviously hit the big race 11, right? The Davis. We had Candyman Rocket. We had Nova Rags first and second. So if you played that one, we hit them 1 and 2. Didn't even have to play the box for that exacta. So yeah, I think we had a strong finish here, and I think it actually paid out well, even in terms of the last few exotics. What do you got there, El Hombre?
Yeah, Tampa Bay is another track we've struggled with. Tampa Bay and Aqueduct, both. I think our spreadsheets show that we've played 31 tracks in our history. Both of those tracks are in the bottom third. As far as ROI, I mean, full disclosure, that's not our 2 strong tracks. So going into this weekend, we're a little shaky. And like you said, then Tampa Bay started terribly. The first 2, I think the first maybe 4 races, we didn't really get much at all.
Yeah, chalk win.
Like, oh, here comes another bad Tampa Bay day.
Yep.
But yeah, we finished strong. Best moment of the day for sure was race 11, the Davis. I mean, we crushed that. I don't have the payout in front of me, but. Exacta was huge.
Yeah, the exacta was $33.40 on a $1 bet. The win was $8.20 for Candyman Rocket, who opened at 10-1. And I know a lot of people.
That was what really sucked about it, because the morning line was 10-1, and I talked to a couple other guys, and they're like, "Why is that horse 10-1?" And I'm like, exactly the question I was going to ask, but
right.
And then he goes out there and wins handily. So
yeah.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Bad call for the morning line. Whoever did the morning line on that, but
right.
But it was a little disappointing because that was a morning line 10-1 over a morning line. I can't remember what Nova Rags went off, but
yeah,
the exacta price was still nice, like you said, $33 or whatever it was.
Yeah. That was the one where Sabaka, I think, was the morning line favorite too, right? At 5-2.
Yeah, 3-1 or 5-2, something like that. We had over 52% ROI and win bets.
Yeah.
We had a nice late pick 4 of like $146 on a cheap ticket.
Yeah.
Overall, I gave us a B at Tampa. Oh, by the way, Aqueduct, I gave us a D.
Oh,
that was a horrible slate. I forgot to throw the grade in there. Tampa Bay, yeah. Tampa Bay a B after an A- at Santa Anita. So after 2 slates, especially with the Davis being the big race of the day at Tampa, we came off that feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the late shift was Santa Anita. Go ahead.
Let's go back to SoCal. Let's hit Santa Anita. Let's look at those mountains.
Hang on a second. Unfortunately, not so much in the last one, but not bad either. We'll get into that. What do you got for Santa Anita the Saturday 2-6?
Yeah, Santa Anita, we had 10 races. The big one obviously being the one with Concert Tour, Chosen Veron, Freedom Fighter, right? We had the San Vicente. Only 5 horses, which was disappointing.
Yeah,
because they did pull Mr. Impossible out of that one so that he could run the following day versus Bezos. Spoiler
and they
alert
both
there.
Fell on their face, but
right, fell on their ass. So out of 10 races, we hit 5 exactas. We had a couple wins. We gave you the win for Concert Tour, which, right, that was an obvious one. It was one that a lot of people had. But even going in, I was thinking Freedom Fighter would probably get a lot of pub. if there were more horses, it probably would have looked a little bit better. But
Yeah, that 5. I mean, there's a 5-horse race with a big shot.
yeah,
He was going to be a heavy favorite anyway, but to make it a 5-horse field, it made everybody comfortable with betting the hell out of the favorite. So
Baffert versus Baffert.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, once I saw the starting lineup, I was a little disappointed in that race going in. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, and two of the exactas we hit were in the high 20s. So and then we had just a slew of races where you could tell we were hitting the exotics. And with good prices too. I think the price we hit on that race 6 probably boosted.
Yeah.
Actually, race 5 and race 6. Pawnee. I was disappointed we didn't have Pawnee.
That was like. Yeah, exactly.
It was like a 10-to-1 horse, and it came
paid
away.
$22 on the win, and we had it in the mix on all the exotics, and that's why races 4 through 7 was the best. The best moment of the day was that collection of races where we hit all the horizontals in that sequence, races 4 through 7, and it had some monster payouts. $262.80 on one of the pick 3s. Daily doubles were over $100. I mean, it was a nice run for us. Yeah. And for that reason, I'm going to give us a B+ on the Santa Anita Saturday.
Yeah.
So 2 Bs, an A-, and a D. So overall, I think we fared pretty well in the Grant Hill Week 33.
Yeah, I think as long as you avoided Aqueduct, you're pretty darn happy with the profits right now.
Stay out of the freaking snow, man. I mean, what are you doing up there anyway? The horses are out there breaking their legs on the freaking ice, chipping their bones on the, causing bone spurs, everything else out there. What are you doing?
I still don't get Aqueduct in the winter. I don't get how that works.
Because there's no other game up there, and they know the D-Gens will sit up there and smoke cigarettes and get frostbite and all that.
I guess so. The jockeys can't be having that much fun. They're getting paid, I guess, but I don't think they're having fun. Okay, so let's look ahead.
What up for week 34, though?
Week 34. So Wednesday. Out of all places, Delta Downs. They're having the Louisiana Bred Premier Championship Stakes. It is like a slate of 10 stakes races in a row, all Louisiana bred horses. I think we're going there first. I want to avoid a bunch of these claim monsters that have been beating us up. Then Thursday, I'm thinking we'll go to Gulfstream. Been having some pretty decent luck there, which a year ago we couldn't say. Gulfstream has been a lot better to us in 2021.
Indeed.
Friday, I think Santa Anita is in order. We've been doing so well there. I'd like to line up Santa Anita because I don't see any other place to hit it on the weekend, unless we can squeeze in a Sunday maybe. But I'm really hoping to avoid it because on Saturday we got the doubleheader of Fairgrounds, got the Risen Star, Senior Buscador, Midnight Bourbon, Mandaloun, Midnight Bourbon and Mandaloun rematch. Proxy.
Keep me in mind is registered for 2 of them. I don't know what's going on there yet. We'll find out the details.
I saw and tweeted at our buddy David Cohen, who showed a picture of him or a movie of him riding Keep Me in Mind movie. I'm talking like I'm 80 years old here. A video of him riding Keep Me in Mind at Oak Lawn. So I am guessing that he's going to be riding that horse on Monday at the Southwest.
Which is another huge one, but that's next week. We'll get into that next week.
I was going to preview for it now because it's Monday. Maybe we can fit it in here, but we could talk about that later. But the Southwest, right? You got Keep Me in Mind, Essential Quality, and Jackie's Warrior. That's going to be if you pull Monday into the weekend. That's the big one. 3
of the top 10s in most people's book, or at least top 15s.
Yeah.
As far as Derby contenders, all in the same race. So
for some people, it's
we'll
the
know
top
a lot
2.
more next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we will see next week. I think by next Tuesday, we will know a lot more about who's who and some of the pretenders.
Yeah,
but
you can see a lot of movement in people's top 25, right? And
I got news for you, dude. I'll say this confidently. I don't think anybody's doing better than us in the prep races.
Yeah.
I really don't. I will say that we suck, and it's full disclosure about Aqueduct and Tampa and a few other tracks. But when it comes to the bigger races, man, we're crushing. So.
Yeah, I feel like we're doing well.
I'm happy to say that without any BS about it. We would tell you if we suck. We do suck in certain areas. Not there.
Yeah, that's why we do this. We tell you if we suck or if we're doing well.
Yeah.
Told you the Gulfstream and Aqueduct didn't do well.
You've seen if you follow us, you've seen the dumpster fires floating down the river. We're not afraid to show it.
You've seen the soccer player riding down the escalator and clocking his nuggets.
Exactly.
We'll tell you.
Yep. All right, I think that's it for the 10-minute rundown this week.
El Hombre. Peace out, man. Have a good one.
Yep. See ya.